In tonight's news, the Prime Minister stresses that an Israeli attack on the city of Rafa would be catastrophic and would lead to a famine-like situation. The Foreign Minister discusses with his French and British counterparts efforts to achieve a ceasefire in Gaza. And Israeli airstrikes on Rafa kills at least 25 Palestinians and wound many others. To the details, hello and welcome. Prime Minister Bashar al-Hassaoune stressed that an Israeli attack on the city of Rafa would be catastrophic and would lead to a famine-like situation. During a session at the World Economic Forum in Riyadh, the Prime Minister said what's happening today is the result of over 70 years of Israeli occupation, which still refuses to recognize the rights of the Palestinians and their aspirations. He added that the displacement of Palestinians is a violation of peace treaties with Jordan and Arab countries and is a red line. And on the sidelines of the forum, the Prime Minister met with Qatari Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman Al Thani. The meeting dealt with deep-rooted bilateral ties, ways of boosting cooperation and Israel's aggression against the Gaza Strip. Hassaoune and his Qatari counterpart highlighted the need to halt Israel's ongoing offensive, provide the necessary protection for civilians and deliver humanitarian and medical aid in a sustainable and urgent manner. The two sides also called for launching a political horizon that guarantees the establishment of an independent Palestinian state on the lines of June 4, 1967, with East Jerusalem as its capital. Also in Riyadh, Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi met with his French counterpart Stéphane Séjourné. The meeting comes within joint Jordanian-French coordination to reach a ceasefire in Gaza and create a political horizon for a just and comprehensive peace based on the two-state solution. Safadi highlighted the need for a clear international position to prevent any Israeli attack on Rafah, stressing that this would be a new massacre. On the situation in the West Bank, the Foreign Minister stressed the need to stop Israel's unilateral, illegal and escalatory measures, including settlement and land confiscation. Safadi also met with his British counterpart David Cameron and discussed efforts to reach a ceasefire in Gaza, address the humanitarian catastrophe and bring sufficient and sustainable aid to all parts of the enclave. The two ministers stressed the necessity of reaching a comprehensive political solution to the Palestinian issue and affirmed their support for the two-state solution. And in the Gaza Strip, Israeli airstrikes on the southern city of Rafah killed at least 25 Palestinians and wounded many others. In Gaza City, Israeli warplanes struck two houses, killing at least 4 people and wounding several others. The health ministry in Gaza said some 34 Palestinians have been killed and over 68 others injured in Israeli strikes on Gaza in the last 24 hours. According to the ministry, the Palestinian death toll now has climbed to over 34,480, while more than 77,640 Palestinians have been injured since last October. Meanwhile, a Hamas delegation arrived in Cairo for a new round of talks with Egyptian and Qatari mediators. British Foreign Secretary David Cameron said the current proposal put to Hamas over the Gaza war includes a sustained 40-day ceasefire and the release of potentially thousands of Palestinian prisoners in exchange for the release of Israeli hostages. And that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for your time.